Pablo Picasso, the misogyny behind the masterpieces. In art history, few names resonate as powerfully as Pablo Picasso. The Spanish-born maestro revolutionized the art world, leaving an indelible mark with his avant-garde cubist masterpieces. Yet behind the awe-inspiring strokes and vibrant canvases lies a darker narrative that's often overlooked. This compelling exploration delves into the untold stories of Picasso's misogyny, shedding light on his controversial relationships with women, some of whom were underaged. Moreover, it examines the re-evaluation of his legacy in the wake of the #MeToo era, inviting us to reassess our admiration for artistic genius critically. Pablo Picasso, 1881 to 1973, was a renowned Spanish painter, sculptor, printmaker, ceramicist, and stage designer who's widely regarded as one of the most influential artists of the 20th century. He was born in Malaga, Spain, and showed exceptional artistic talent from a young age. Picasso's work is characterized by his innovative style and versatility as he went through different artistic periods throughout his career. Picasso's pioneering Cubist works. A paradigm shift in modern art, Picasso's impact on modern art cannot be overstated. With his pioneering Cubist works, he shattered conventional artistic boundaries and ushered in a new era of creativity. The Cubist movement, co-founded by Picasso and Georges Braque, rejected the traditional techniques of representing three-dimensional space on a flat canvas. Instead, they deconstructed forms and fragmented perspectives, presenting multiple viewpoints simultaneously. This revolutionary approach challenged viewers to question their perception of reality and engage with art in a new and profound way. Picasso's masterpiece, Les Demoiselles d'Avignon, exemplifies the Cubist movement's groundbreaking spirit. The painting depicts 5 female figures, their bodies distorted and fragmented, defying conventional notions of beauty and symmetry. Guernica, another iconic work, immortalizes the horrors of the Spanish Civil War with its fragmented and emotionally charged imagery. These works and many others showcase Picasso's ability to push artistic boundaries and transform modern art. The enigmatic man behind the masterpieces. A portrait of Picasso's controversial relationships beneath the veneer of artistic brilliance lies a disquieting aspect of Picasso's life, his complex and often controversial relationships with women. Tumultuous affairs and marriages marked Picasso's personal life. Notably, his first muse and lover, Fernande Olivier, endured emotional abuse and control from Picasso. She vividly described the artist's possessive nature, recounting instances of physical violence and manipulation. One of Picasso's most infamous relationships was with Dora Maar, a talented photographer and artist in her own right. Maar's relationship with Picasso was marked by intense emotional turmoil and psychological manipulation. Picasso's treatment of Maar during their relationship, particularly during the creation of his iconic painting Guernica, reflects a disturbing power dynamic and echoes the misogynistic tendencies that persisted throughout his life. Françoise Gilot, another significant figure in Picasso's life, provided a first-hand account of the artist's abusive behavior. In her memoir, Life with Picasso, Gilot detailed the emotional abuse, controlling behavior, and infidelity she endured during their decade-long relationship. Their separation was met with further hostility from Picasso, who attempted to isolate her and sabotage her artistic career. Moreover, it's essential to acknowledge the instances where Picasso's relationships crossed ethical boundaries. The artist engaged in relationships with several young women, including Marie-Thérèse Walter and Jacqueline Roch, who were underage when their relationships with Picasso began. These revelations cast a troubling shadow over Picasso's personal life, raising significant ethical concerns and prompting a critical examination of the dynamics between artistic genius and moral responsibility. Unveiling the misogyny. Examining Picasso's treatment of women to comprehend the depth of Picasso's misogyny fully, one must scrutinize the accounts and testimonies of the women who shared his life. These women, often overshadowed by Picasso's artistic prominence, provide valuable insights into the emotional toll and psychological trauma they endured. Fernande Olivier, Picasso's first muse, navigated a tumultuous relationship that mirrored the societal norms of the time. She faced constant pressure to conform to Picasso's idealized visions of femininity, often at the cost of her autonomy and emotional well-being. Despite her pivotal role in inspiring some of Picasso's early masterpieces, Olivier's contributions were overshadowed and undermined by the artist's dominant presence. Dora Maar, known for her involvement with Picasso during the creation of Guernica, experienced a deeply tumultuous relationship characterized by emotional manipulation and psychological torment. Maar's artistic endeavors were frequently undermined and diminished by Picasso. reflecting his dismissive attitude towards her talent and agency. Her emotional struggles were exacerbated by Picasso's infidelity and his constant pursuit of new muses. Françoise Gilot, a talented artist in her own right, endured a decade-long relationship with Picasso, marked by emotional abuse and control. Gilot's memoir, Life with Picasso, provides a harrowing account of the artist's oppressive behavior and relentless efforts to dominate every aspect of her life. Picasso's actions stifled Gilot's artistic growth and cast a long shadow over her career as she struggled to establish her identity apart from the artist's shadow. #MeToo and the re-evaluation of Picasso's legacy. The advent of the #MeToo movement has sparked a global conversation on gender inequality and sexual misconduct, prompting a re-evaluation of the legacies of influential figures across various industries. In this era of heightened awareness, Picasso's work faced intense scrutiny. Museums, art historians, and the public grappled with the complexities of celebrating artists whose personal lives were marred by abusive behavior. The question arises, how do we reconcile the undeniable artistic contributions of Picasso with the harm he caused to the women in his life? Can we separate the artist from his actions, or must we confront the uncomfortable truths beneath the surface of his masterpieces? Critics argue that Picasso's artistic brilliance should not excuse or overshadow the harm he inflicted on others. They advocate for a holistic approach that acknowledges his artistic achievements and the destructive impact of his misogyny. This perspective prompts a re-examination of how we engage with art and challenges the notion that creative genius grants immunity from accountability. Redefining our perception of art. The need for contextualization as we grapple with the revelations surrounding Picasso's personal life, it becomes imperative to contextualize his art within the broader narrative of gender dynamics and societal norms of his time. Picasso's relationships with women cannot be viewed in isolation. They reflect more general power imbalances and misogyny prevalent in society during the early to mid-20th century. By acknowledging the historical context in which Picasso lived, we gain a more nuanced understanding of the forces that shaped his behavior and attitudes. It does not absolve him of accountability, but provides a framework to evaluate the artist and his work critically. This nuanced approach allows us to appreciate Picasso's artistic contributions while acknowledging the harm he caused, fostering a more informed and reflective engagement with his oeuvre. Furthermore, this re-evaluation emphasizes the need for diverse and inclusive narratives in art. By amplifying the voices of marginalized individuals and examining art through multiple lenses, we can challenge and reshape our perception of celebrated artists. This inclusive approach ensures that underrepresented perspectives are heard and that the art world reflects the diversity and complexity of the human experience. Moving forward, engaging in dialogue and raising awareness. The revelations about Picasso's misogyny provide an opportunity for critical introspection and societal growth. By engaging in open and honest dialogue, we can confront the uncomfortable truths of art history and strive for a more inclusive and accountable future. Institutions and curators must take proactive measures to address the power imbalances that persist within the art world. This includes re-evaluating the narratives presented in exhibitions to ensure they accurately reflect the diverse range of artistic contributions. Curators should consider incorporating critical discussions of artists' personal lives, including their problematic behaviors, to provide a more comprehensive understanding of their work. By acknowledging and confronting the complexities of an artist's life, institutions can foster a more nuanced interpretation of their artistic output. Furthermore, institutions must support and amplify diverse voices within the art community. This can be achieved by actively seeking out and showcasing the works of artists from marginalized backgrounds, including women, people of color, and members of the LGBTQ+ community. By providing these artists with platforms and opportunities for exhibition, institutions can help challenge the historically dominant narratives and open up space for alternative perspectives. Education and awareness play a crucial role in this process of transformation. Public discussions, lectures, and academic research can illuminate the interactions between art, power, and gender. It's important to disseminate this knowledge widely, not only within academic circles, but also to the general public. By doing so, we empower individuals to engage critically with art and challenge the romanticized notions that often overshadow artists' inappropriate actions. In addition, art schools and educational institutions should incorporate discussions on ethics, power dynamics, and social responsibility within their curricula. By providing students with the tools to analyze and question the ethical implications of an artist's actions, we can foster a generation of artists, curators, and art enthusiasts who prioritize inclusivity, accountability, and social justice. Moving forward requires a collective effort from artists, curators, institutions, educators, and the general public. Engaging in dialogue, raising awareness, and taking concrete actions can reshape the art world into a more inclusive, equitable, and socially conscious space. Pablo Picasso's artistic prowess and impact on modern art are undeniable. However, it's crucial to acknowledge and critically examine the darker aspects of his personal life. By delving into his relationships with women, particularly those marked by abuse and exploitation, we confront the uncomfortable truth of his misogyny. The #MeToo era has prompted a necessary re-evaluation of his legacy, challenging us to reconcile our admiration for his art with the harm he caused. We can strive for a more informed and accountable art world through open dialogue, contextualization, and a commitment to inclusivity. This nuanced understanding allows us to appreciate Picasso's artistic contributions while recognizing the complexities of his character. By critically engaging with the intersection of art and ethics, we pave the way for a more inclusive and nuanced appreciation of artists and their legacies. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up and let us know your thoughts in the comments below. And if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button and turn on the notification bell so you never miss an update from our channel. We appreciate your support.